Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan. Welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com, the only community where you get guided assistance to invest in stock market, bonds, mutual funds, fixed deposits, and all kinds of insurance. If you're not a part of this amazing community yet, visit our website MPIinvest.com to join the free investment community. Coming to stock market, the Nifty opened at 17,156. As discussed in yesterday's podcast, it opened lower than what SGX Nifty was indicating. And from there was again continuous selling and a very volatile day. And we could see multiple rise and downs. And finally, we could see Nifty settling down at 17,016. In fact, at one point of time, it had even breached 17,000 and gone below, but then 17,000 acted as a good support, and we could see the market closing above 17,000, which is a very, very crucial, important support because if 17,000 is broken, we could see Nifty going down all the way to 16,800, and that is the next important support left. So that's something that needs to be watched out. Coming to the institutionals, yes, FIs, of course, we don't have to even guess that, have sold big, very big, for almost 5,101 crores. But then finally, I am happy that DIAs have started supporting the market. So if you see off late, they have not been, the first thing is after the FI started buying, they started selling. And second thing, when the market was falling also, they have not been buying anything big. In fact, they have been buying just for 200, 300 crores. Whereas yesterday, finally, they've gone ahead and bought big, that is 3,532 crores. That means they have started kicking in and they are ready to support the market at this point of time. So that's a great sign for sure. So that's something we should be looking at, and this is going to be a great positivity in the market for now. So apart from that, if you look at the market, every sector, name the sector except IT, every other sector fell really big. Realty sector was down by almost 4%. Metal also was down by 4%, and auto sector was almost down by 3.8%, which is also close to 4%. Tata Motors itself was down by 6%. So majorly, of course, every sector saw selling. Wherever there was some profits, everything was taken off the shelf. And that's what we could see. So it was major bearishness. So after such a major bearishness, it is time the Nifty actually see a pullback. So that's something that we can expect, in the couple of days, either today or tomorrow, especially even could happen on Thursday, because Thursday is the monthly expiry. So all the shorts that's being done in the market should be slowly, getting to be closed. And when that closes, we will see a huge recovery, and that could be seen any of these days. So it may not mean that it's a reversal, but then yes, at least it could be a consolidation that we are looking at. But let us look at what happened in the US after Indian markets closed. So in the US also, as the US markets opened yesterday, we could see the US markets were kind of doing good, especially the Nasdaq. Though Dow Jones and S&P 500 was not doing good, Nasdaq was in fact in the green when the market started in the US. But from there was again continuous selling and a volatile day seen in US as well, which resulted in Nasdaq also closing in the red. But one good thing there I would say is, even though if you look at the US market, Dow Jones was down by 1.11%, S&P 500 was down by 1%, but still Nasdaq was just down by 0.6%. In fact, if you look at the candles there, it was just the last 5-minute candle which brought some selling. Otherwise, Nasdaq would be slightly better situation. So I would say if since Nasdaq has kind of performed okay compared to Dow Jones and S&P 500, we could see the IT stocks continuing to support the market in India. That's something that we will look forward to. In fact, if you look at the top gainers in the market yesterday, we could see Infosys and HCL and TCS among the top gainers among the top 5 stocks. So it was major support that came in from IT, which actually supported the market. Otherwise, we would have seen 17,000 also broken yesterday. So that's something that needs to be noted. So now after US market saw this continuous sell-off, in fact, S&P 500 has notched a very important level. And in fact, it has come to a new low for the entire year of 2022. So that's something which is of course concerning. But then yes, Nasdaq looking stronger should be good. Now let me come to the good news. So after all the good news, I would say this is a great time where we could see all the buying opportunities in all those amazing stocks are now back. So Bharat Electronics, which was at its all-time high, has corrected a lot, and it's a great time to start entering into Bharat Electronics. Power Grid has come to a big fall and come settle less than 200, and that's a great price to get into Power Grid as well. And of course, we added Power Grid yesterday in our community as well. Apart from that, if you look at this, IT sector is kind of holding up, and the result season coming up from next week. So it is time, if you don't have good stocks in the IT sector, especially Infosys and HCL, it is definitely time to start adding them into our portfolio as well. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. And please do remember, I'm not a SEBI registered analyst, but just sharing what I do for knowledge. So apart from that, if you look at Asian markets as on today, they have been again kind of mixed. So we have seen yesterday also the Hong Kong and Chinese markets were in the positive, but all other Asian markets were in negative. Similarly, if you look at today, Korea is kind of flat and is just down by 0.05%. Hong Kong is down by 0.44%. So after the rally up yesterday, it is again down today. China is flat, it's up by 0.07%, and Japan is up by 0.73%. Even though the Dow futures are kind of flat in spite of such a big sell-off in the US, I would say with so much selling, Nifty is looking to take some support at 17,000. So it is an initial moment in the morning, probably we could see the Nifty kind of recovering, and that's something I would say a good sign. And it needs to be seen that how the FIIs are going to be active in the market. Because if FIIs are going to sell very big, there are chances 17,000 can be breached again. But then the continuous support of DIIs will take care of 17,000. If at all 17,000 is still broken, then of course 16,800 is the next level. But then I don't see a reason why 17,000 should be broken today. However, we can't predict the market, but yes, these are what fundamentally things are. Like I've been telling, there's no reason fundamentally why the market should actually fall further in India, because it is already corrected reasonably. Now it is only FIA selling which can actually take it further low, which of course cannot be ever predicted. So that's something that we will look forward to. Now coming to SGX Nifty, it's already indicating a slightly gap up opening after the close. So it's almost indicating a 50 points gap up opening, which should be actually good for all those option sellers who have actually sold some good amount of put positions as well. So that's something looking good there. However, I'm making this podcast in the morning at 6:45 because it's Tuesday and I have got my BNI meeting, as you all know. So apart from that, I hope things go same as till 9 o'clock, and the way things are going looks like Nifty is going to be flat, or at least kind of some pullback could be seen in the market. So that's what I'm expecting. So with that, I would say this could be a great relief to all the Gold and Gold Club members who've been sitting with their holded breath, with the trades that we have taken. But, we are, one thing I would say is I'm really proud that we have been holding up really well. The trades that we have taken are looking even good in spite of the market going so wild, in the last few days. So that's something I'm super proud about. I am sure we all will come out profitable as usual. So that's something we are looking forward to, having a great day ahead. Wishing you all a great day ahead. But before we leave, do press the like button to help us, know that you are actually loving it, and it motivates us as well. And do share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us, with the MPI family. So, wishing you all a great day. This is Srikanth Rajan signing off. Goodbye.